What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to my Kano walkthrough. So here we are. We're actually getting pretty close to the end of the game here. So if we check out our map, we have 3 waypoints here that are highlighted. We're going to go ahead and attack these in a clockwise manner. So we're going to start with this one right here that's right next to us. This is going to take us to the Mask Maker's Path. You may have encountered some of these purple force fields earlier in the game, and of course you were unable to get past them. But now that we have our dash attack, which you activate by pressing R1 and L1 at the same time, we can get right through the force field, and this takes us to the next area of the game. All right, so for starters, we're just going to head down this path. This entire area is relatively linear, but first of all, we come across here this cursed chest, and ladies and gentlemen, this is our final cursed chest of the game. So when we beat this one, we're going to get the all cursed chest trophy. Once you activate this encounter, the criteria is you have to beat this encounter without getting hit. So first of all, we have these fireball throwing guys. We're going to get them first just because they can throw projectiles at us, and that can be problematic if one of them hits us. This guy we're just going to R1 spam to death. Now, the next guy that spawns is going to be a little bit challenging. He's going to spawn as like a phantom, and the way that you get him to activate is to dash through him, and he stuns every time you dash him. So if you're going to be conservative, you can kill this guy exclusively with dash attacks. And you see I killed that other guy. He was a shield guy. I killed him with my dash attack too. So as I said, your dash attack consumes shield. So when you dash attack too much, your shield's going to be all the way down, but just make sure you give your shield enough time to recharge, and I'm going to do one more dash attack, and that should get him. So there we go. So that encounter isn't too hard as long as you play a little bit conservatively, but just make sure that you are being careful, because if you get hit, you're going to have to start that one over again. So anyway, we're going to open up this cursed chest. We get the cursed collector trophy because we have now opened all cursed chests in the game. So we're getting to that point now. I said we're getting towards the end. We're getting to that point now where all of these collectibles that we've been gathering for the entire game thus far, we're getting to the point now where we're going to be getting the trophies for getting all of them, because we're just reaching that point in the game. So if you follow this linear path, there's going to be a big encounter here. So this is a mage enemy. I believe this will be, if you do not already have the Return to Cinder trophy, I believe this will be your last opportunity in the game to get it. So just beware. The Return to Cinder trophy is you can bait him, this mage enemy, into doing his bomb attack, and the way that you get the Return to Cinder trophies, you have to parry his bomb attack back at him and get the kill from doing it. You don't get the trophy unless you actually get the kill from the bomb, from parrying the bomb, I should say. So I hit the wrong button there. Dang it. All right, guys. So we're gonna try that again. Yeah. So this mage here, he has a new attack. I'm trying to show you guys the Return to Cinder trophy just in case, this is the first time you've tuned in. I'm going to show you how to parry the bombs just in case you haven't seen so far. So anytime he does that, that's the attack where he actually will reduce you to 1 HP. And to counter that, you're going to want to use the your dash attack. When you see him turn purple like that, you're going to want to dash attack into him, because that will cancel out. Because if he goes through with that attack, he's going to get you down to 1 HP. So the Return to Cinder trophy is you have to get a kill on this mage by parrying his bomb back to him, and that's how you do it. I mean, I didn't get the kill there on him, but that's how you do it. I've already got the trophy, so I'm not all that concerned with doing it now. But you need to get the kill on him by parrying his bomb back at him, and that's how you get the Return to Cinder trophy. I believe this is the last opportunity in the game to get that trophy. I think this is the last mage that you fight. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's the last mage that you're going to be fighting. So just be wary of that, because I wouldn't want you guys to miss out on that opportunity. Again, I got that particular trophy way earlier in the game, but in case you haven't already, this is perhaps your last opportunity to pick it up. Is these mage enemies that you're fighting in this encounter. And this is a bit of a drawn-out encounter. going to go on and take him out. More of the exploding lightning bugs. Lots of them. As I said, this is a big encounter. There's a lot of enemies that spawn here. Let's see if I can get that. Nope, he turned around too quickly. That's okay. Okay, finally. Finally. Okay, good deal. All right, so we're going to need to use that to progress here in just a minute. But before we do that, there's actually something else that we got to do here first. So if you go around to the back of this house here, you'll see there's an arrow pointing. So we can actually climb to the top of this tower. And it is a bit of a hike. But at the top, there is a spirit mail. Here we go. And you can't just jump all the way down, because if you jump all the way down, it will be death. So you kind of have to go down the long way here. Alrighty. So in here, as I showed you before, you can have your rot pick up this little candle basin. And then you're going to want to direct them straight ahead here across this bridge. Come on, little guys. So have them bring it right here. This will unlock the next area. All right, a purple barrier we can dash across. We're going to follow this linear pathway here. Oop. And just up here, we're gonna have another encounter. Not as involved as the last one we just did. There we go. So this is another one of those opportunities where these bugs spawn infinitely. So if you don't already have the trophy for hitting 3 weak points within 3 seconds, don't bust open that dead zone heart. Wait till enough of them spawn to where you can get 3 of them in 3 seconds, because this might be your last opportunity to actually do that. If you're going for all of the combat-related trophies. We do have one combat-related trophy left, and that is to kill 3 enemies simultaneously with 1 dash attack. And I'm going to attempt to get that in this episode. We'll see if I actually pull it off. All right, get that dead zone heart. Make your way across this broken bridge here. So we got some bombable rocks right across here. Make sure you blow them up. And this creates the path forward. And we have another purple barrier to dash through. Whoops, I don't know what just happened there. That was weird. I don't know why I went all the way through, but anyway. So what we need to do now is we need to bomb these columns. So start with this one, jump across, get this one, jump across, and then get this last one. And now what you need to do is each of these has a switch on it that you need to shoot. So shoot all 3 switches. We're actually going to need to go up on these first and then shoot the 3rd one. And this creates the path across. Otherwise, if you did not shoot those switches, then you would not be able to get across here. So you can grapple on over. And so we have a flower shrine right here. We can't do anything about it yet. We're going to get that in just a minute here. So there's an encounter up here. This is where I'm going to attempt to get the kill 3 enemies with 1 dash attack trophy. So you want to weaken these enemies to where they'll die in 1 hit, because you need to get 3 kills in 1 dash attack. So these enemies need to be weak. I took them too far down, but there's more of them that spawn, so not a big deal. And including this bigger guy, you want to get him down to where he'll die in 1 hit as well. So take a little bit of his HP off here. So this is the perfect opportunity to get this trophy here. So you kind of want the enemies that you're trying to kill with the dash attack to be sort of clustered together, not in a straight line, but man, I might not be able to get it here. I might have bit off more than I can chew here, guys. We'll see, to try to get this trophy. This is a really great opportunity to attempt it, but if you don't get it here, don't worry. You have plenty of opportunities later in the game to get it. So, all right, so that guy's good in 1 hit. That guy's good in 1 hit. I'm going to try to get these other ones here. It's a bit tricky, though, because you don't want to... there we go. And this guy... And in the process, I don't want to die myself, so... All right, I think I'm pretty much getting there, where if I get all of these guys clustered together, and if I do a dash attack, I should kill 3 in 1 hit at least. We'll see. I might not pull it off, but it'll be close. All right, see, these guys all have, like... All right, so the key is going to be to get them all clumped together and then just dash right into the middle of them. All right, here we go. Come on, guys, cooperate with me here. If I can't get it here, then I'm gonna get it somewhere else for sure. But all right, here we go. Did I get it? Yeah. See this trophy? That is weird because I did get 3 kills there, and it didn't give it to me. This trophy is very finicky. I had a really hard time getting it to work on my first playthrough. Fortunately, there are several opportunities to get it, including one towards the end of the game, actually during the final boss encounter, that if you don't have it by then, you can replay it as many times as you need to get that last trophy. All right, so in this house, we get the mask hat, and we just activated the memory as well. So make sure you get this memory.
The mask I craft only helps the spirit who has left us. Your duty is to the people who remain. I'm afraid the burden of a village leader grows heavier with time.
All right, so unlocking that memory actually opens up this forest here. So remember that flower shrine. Don't forget about it. It's down here. We can use our rot dragon to unlock it now for us. Definitely easy to miss this one. Yeah, I definitely killed 3 enemies with that dash attack back there. I don't know why it didn't give me the trophy. This trophy can be a bit tricky to actually activate, but it is what it is. We'll get it. All right, so if you look down, you can bomb these platforms. And then you're going to want to dash through here and dash through again. All right, so here we just activated a checkpoint, and at the top is going to be the boss of this area. But first, you got to solve a puzzle. So you see we got 3 of these little basins that have the candles in them. Each one has a mask symbol on it that corresponds with these mask symbols. You need to make sure that you match them up right, otherwise you're going to face an encounter. So might as well just get it right the first time. So this one is going to go over here. And this one goes over there. And this boss that we're about to fight is pretty challenging. You're going to want to use your dash attacks. Your dash attacks are pretty much one of the keys to this fight. You're going to want to pretty much dash him right at the very beginning of the fight as well. Okay. So now we can examine this. And this will spawn the fight. We'll see if we can get it first try. This is a pretty tough fight. Especially since I'm going to be trying to explain everything during the fight. All right, as I said, you're going to want to dash him pretty much from the get-go. He did take some damage there. He is quick, and he can teleport. So your dash attack basically stuns him. So wherever he spawns, if you dash him, you see that he's stunned, and you can do a rot hammer on him, something along those lines, and do some pretty solid damage to him. So we got him down to half health already. He has a lot of tricks up his sleeve. He can spawn these enemies. And as I said, he can teleport and cause trouble. This, you're going to want to dash attack through. If you don't dash attack through that, you're going to get hit pretty hard. When he does, you'll see that he has the 3 kind of pink orbs around him, and then he shoots that force field at you. You're going to want to dash attack through that force field. That's the counter to it. Anytime you get the chance to hit him with a dash, do it, because it'll stun him and it'll leave him open for an attack. He has this really strange attack where he basically encloses you in like a hexagon. That again is that attack you want to dash through. He encloses you in like a hexagon. I want to make sure that he does that to me because I want to show you what to do about it because it is very tricky. I want to make sure that he does that attack to me at least one time. So there he is summoning his minions again. And there's his homing ice blast thing that he does. Let's see here. Come on, I want him to do that one attack that I want to show you how to counter it because it does really solid damage to you if you don't handle it correctly. I think he might have been about to do it, and then I just dash attack. There it is. So when he does this, the real one that you're looking for is the one that has the glowing necklace. You want to shoot it with an arrow, and that's the way you get out of it. If you don't shoot the one with the glowing necklace out, and it'll be a big stun. If you don't shoot him out of that, he's going to do pretty massive damage to you, and that is the only way to counter that is to shoot him. You got to find the one with the glowing necklace and shoot him. And then once you do that, he's stunned for a really long time, and I just totally punished him on that stun. So that's going to be a key. I know I made that look easy. It is a pretty challenging fight. You have to be aware of where he's warping to, and then be quick with your dash attacks so you can get those quick stuns on him. now we have our first relic for Toshi. All right. Excellent. And for our trouble, we get the Mask Maker hat, and we also get 3 rot as well. So we're up to 92 rot already out of 100. And we got another hat.
I knew Toshi since he was a boy. Watched him grow into a leader. He cared deeply for our people. Losing so many drove him to do terrible things. I knew Toshi. He cared deeply.
All right. So what we're going to do now is if you turn around, there is a meditation point right here. So don't miss this. All right, there we go. Get a nice view of the village down there. So what we're going to want to do now is, you remember we activated that warp point just before this fight, so we're actually going to use this to warp. We picked up a spirit mail, so we're going to deliver our spirit mail before we end this episode. All right, so we'll warp right here, which is right next to that spirit mail. And it is just over here. And this one's pretty easy, guys. There's not even an encounter involved with this spirit mail, so basically you just open it up. And right in front of us is the dead zone hard to blow up. It really is that simple for whatever reason. All right, so directly in front of us, we have a treasure chest. The Toshi's mask.
All right.
And we also have a rot right here as well. All righty. Wonderful. So that is pretty much all we're going to do in this episode. So as I said, we're going to take on this spot next. So we're going to warp to the archery range checkpoint just to set us up for next time. And here we are. So as I said, we're going to call it quits right here. In the next episode, we're going to take on the Hunter Path. And we'll have ourselves a good time. So thank you guys so much for watching yet again. Like, comment, subscribe if you've enjoyed this guide so far. I'm so thankful for all of you guys who have been watching, and take care of yourself. Have a good one.